welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday and we are headed out. We are going to Oklahoma. I decided to pick up the camera and take you guys along with me. I'm super excited. We've never been before. We thought to make a little trip before the kids go back to school from their winter break, and so we're going to Broken Bow, and we rented one of the cabins. It's a cabin, right? Yeah, so we rented one of the cabins. I'm super excited. I know it's supposed to be a little cold, so we're going from 80 degrees here in Texas to I think today, which is Saturday, and Sunday it's going to be warmer, but then it's going to drop to like the low 40s. So but that's okay. But I'm super excited just to see some new scenery and to do something that we've been wanting to do this since the beginning of this year, and so we finally get to do it now that my oldest son is no longer doing football, so we have more time now. But I wanted to pick up the camera and take you guys along with me, and I wanted to show you guys how I prep for that, but I just had to hurry up and get it done, so I didn't have enough time to pick up the camera and do it. But I'm gonna be sharing the meals that I cook, which I plan on. My husband said we are not going anywhere, so I woke up this morning at like 5 something this morning, and I woke up and I had like a meal plan and everything that we needed to get from the store. So I got some groceries because my husband said we are not leaving and going drive all around, and I don't want to waste money on food because it can be pretty expensive for our family of 6 to eat out. So I'm just going to take you guys along with us. I think I'm going to vlog the whole trip and see how that goes. I'm also going to try to make sure I get in some peace, but I'm bringing you guys along with me, so I hope you enjoy the vlog. Hey friends, so we finally made it to our cabin. It's really just a house, not a cabin, but we finally made it, and I'm just going to show you guys a little walkthrough of the home. I have not went and looked at much of the home. I did look at 2 rooms to see which ones that we wanted. So I'm going to just give you guys a little tour. All right, this is it up on entrance, and here is the kitchen. Very open. I love the kitchen. Here is the sitting area in the living room. And if you keep walking straight forward, this is the outside patio. And I think we're on the 2nd floor. Yep. It's 2-story. And so I'm super excited to do my Bible study out here. And then they have a barbecue pit. And this is the little community pool. And there's a play area. And this is the outside sitting area as well. They have a TV and some fans out here. Feels pretty good with that fan. All right, and now this is the room that we're gonna be staying in. The bed looks small to me. I don't know why. We have a king bed at home, and I think this is a king bed as well, but it looks small to me. In here we have the bathroom. And then this is the vanity area. And I do like this bathroom, the shower area as well. It has 2 heads, so that's perfect for, you know. This is a little closet area to hang your clothes. I never use those much. All right, and then if you go around, it just takes you back to the front of the room. And the front of the room also has a window, and we can also come sit on this side. So they have one on each side, one on this side, and one all the way to the end because it's 2 bedrooms. And this is the perfect little spot for us to do our Bible studies as well early in the morning, because I plan on getting up at like 5 something and doing it, Lord willing. All right, here is the second room. Vanna is in this room. Are you appropriate? Okay. She has the same view as us. I'm not gonna open the door, but it's the same thing. All right, and it's the same layout as the other bathroom. She already hung up all her stuff because she is that girl when it comes to things like this. And she already put her all her stuff on the vanity area. And this is the shower area as well, same thing. And this is another closet. Oh no, this ain't the closet. This is the bathroom. Clean and ready. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and go downstairs. I haven't went downstairs, so everybody else is upstairs, and my oldest son, he's gonna be the one that's downstairs. Oh, and I forgot to show y'all, this is a bathroom as well. Nothing special. All right, so let's go downstairs. These stairs are pretty steep. This is pretty cool. I don't know where the light switch is. Oh. All right. Looks nice. What is this? A classic arcade. What is this, like Pac-Man or something? Push the start button. Oh yeah, that is Pac-Man. That's cool. I used to love this game. I remember when I was in school, my teacher during class time, she would make us pay $0.25 to play. And every time you die, you got to pay another $0.25. So she was making so much money off of us. All right, so this is the sitting area, or I guess living room. This is the room that my son chose to sleep in. Okay, it's 4 bunks. And he already plugged in the PlayStation. He's playing the game. And then here is a bathroom area with a tub, or you can say a full bathroom. And then this is the last bedroom. This one is just very basic, your basic room. All right, so here we are on the lowest level, and they have a hot tub, and I'm guessing this is a bar, and they also have a fan, so that's what you hear right now. Oh, that's a table. It's still a bar, same thing, with some sitting chairs. They have the cornhole toss thingy. I think that's what that's called, cornhole, something like that. I might be wrong. And then we are outside, and here is the fire pit sitting area. I don't know if we're going to use that or not. I would like to. We're going to be here for 2.5 nights, so we'll see. I wasn't ready.
It's gonna be bad just getting to me, Mom.
I haven't did this in so many years. So as soon as we made it to our destination, it was time for dinner, and I had already prepared at home. I had some homemade pizza dough, and so all I had to do when we got there was shred up the cheese and cook the sausage topping. And I paired it with some apples and fruit cups, and that was a quick and easy dinner for us that night. I didn't want to do too much because I knew I was going to be busy keeping the kids entertained and tired from the ride. The next morning, even though I woke up kind of late and I didn't actually get to sit on the balcony and have the quiet time that I wanted, I still was able to sit on the balcony with my husband, and we both studied our Bible together. Not the same thing, but we sat side by side, got to pray together and study while the kids was running around enjoying their time. All right, good morning, friends. I have got my Bible study done, and I think it's probably like 10:30 or so. Turn the lights on. So the kids are running around screaming and stuff, so I need to go ahead and get breakfast prepared. I was gonna wait until about 12 something, but because we were gonna go for a walk, but it is drizzling outside, so I don't think we're going to do that as of right now, but I do plan on going for a walk so I can just, take in the whole scenery. But I'm about to make some pancakes, I think grits and eggs, and maybe some bacon. I'm not really sure. Sophia says hi, you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and quickly do that. And y'all, the word was just like so good. It was so good. It was so good, and it just filled me up. But let's go ahead and get this breakfast done because the children are on 10, and I don't know what we have planned ahead. I think we might just sit outside and relax for a little bit, maybe the whole day, because it's a very gloomy, overcasty day. If you can see, as you see up here, like it's very gloomy outside, and it looks like it's gonna rain. So. I haven't used box pancake mix in so long. I don't remember how to really use it. I know you just add water, but I don't know. It just feels different because I haven't used it in so long. Now, is it me or does the first set of pancakes always come out like wrong? These pancakes have no color. They are light and fluffy, but there's no color like on the top of them. And I like my pancakes golden brown, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste good. Like I said, it's been a while since we had boxed pancake mix, and this was the cleanest one I can find. So. And this is what we're having for breakfast: pancakes, sausage, grits, and eggs. And this is all we're eating. Besides, they have fruits if they want a snack until I make dinner. Biggest leaf ever.
Yeah, in the whole world.
That's huge. So after breakfast, me and the kids ended up going outside, taking in the scenery and exploring. And the kids found all the leaves, and those were some huge leaves. I don't think I ever seen any leaves that big. All right, friends, so we're about to go for a little ride. We're going to Walmart. We need to get a couple things. We really just need one thing, and I'm going along for the ride. I want to be able to see the view, and I'm super excited because it's just so beautiful around here with all the tall trees and everything like that. So I decided to come along for the ride, and everybody's actually going. I thought the bigger kids would want to stay here, but we're all going for a ride and see what nature is looking like. It's very beautiful out here with all the tall trees and everything like that. So I'm excited to see what everything looks like during the daytime, because we got here last night, so we couldn't see, what our surroundings look like. And I'm gonna give you guys a few clips of the things that I see, the things that my heart loves. So let's go ahead and I'll bring you guys along. I've never in my life seen a Walmart like this, especially one where you can park like right in the front of it like that. All right, friends, so we just made it back, and we didn't see much because apparently there's not much around here to see. The local Walmart is like 20 minutes away. There's no Costco, no Whole Foods, none of that. Like, it's just very little. There's like one little grocery store and one Walmart, and then there's a bunch of little gas stations here and there, but other than that, there's really nothing. It's just a bunch of wooded area and hills, which is a good thing. But we just got back and I'm about to make our dinner for today. It's a little bit early, but I just want to go ahead and cook it and get it out of the way. My husband is about to bring the kids fishing. I was gonna go down there and help take care of them, but I don't want to. So I think I'm going to, because I want to get a little bit of rest. And so I was thinking about just sitting on the outside couch and probably editing some videos or something like that. I'm not really sure. But now that I think about it, I do want to make the memories with them. Of course, I always do. But it's okay for me to get time for myself. And that is a hard thing for me. Like, I'm still learning that as a mom of almost 18 years. I still have a hard time understanding that it's okay for me to get time to myself and things like that. But I might go down with them, I might not. And then there's a park that my husband is supposed to bring the kids to as well. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I know I'm about to get dinner cooked or start cooking dinner. And so what I'm making is, I got these ground beef patties. These are a favorite, basically a rescue thing for me for ground beef. So I have some grass-fed beef patties. I have some, it's just one pack of broccoli. I was gonna use that for another meal, but I decided to take some of it because a lot of people over here, like they'd rather not eat the vegetable, but you're gonna eat some vegetable here because why are we not eating vegetables? But anyway, so pack of broccoli, pack of beef patties. It's only, I think it's only 4 in there, 4 or 5. And then I got some salt, smoked paprika, black pepper, and onion powder. And then I also have some green onions and some cucumbers as well. And then at home, I made some Korean beef sauce. I just did my best. I used Worcestershire sauce. What else? Coconut aminos, some honey, I think smoked paprika, black pepper, onion powder, maybe garlic powder, I'm not sure. And I used a little bit of Slap Your Mamas, I think. I might have, I don't know. But I just put something together and I'm praying for the best. That's what we're gonna eat. I'm trying not to spend as much money, or I'm not trying to spend any money on fast food out here at all. So that is what we're gonna eat, and that's what I'm gonna cook up. I still haven't cleaned up from this morning's breakfast. I'm going to get somebody else to come in here and help me, because you know the saying, what's the saying? Many hands make a light load. So I'm learning. I'm gonna delegate, and it's either they clean it or we just all gonna starve, which we're not gonna starve because I bought sardines for me and the babies to eat and they love sardines, so we're gonna eat regardless. But I'm gonna see about getting the kids to help to clean this, or my husband or somebody, and then I'm gonna start cooking. Friends, so I was able to get dinner started and it's almost done. The rice is actually finished, but it feels so good and it's no longer gloomy or overcast right now. The sun is actually out. The sun is about to set actually. I want to show you guys, and my husband is taking the babies down to go fishing as well. If you look right here, they're like right here. It's kind of hard to see. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, they're right there and they're gonna go fishing. I hope they catch something. But also, this is the sunset. You barely can see it, but it's just starting to go down. And it's very windy today. It feels so good. But I'm looking forward to relaxing within the next hour because Lord knows I need it. I'm gonna turn on the fireplace and I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to edit. So I think this is gonna be my last vlog for 2025. I'm not really sure, but it should be. But I'm hoping and praying that once, I've really been working, so I've been working on trying to get my blog up, and I've been trying to get that up for like, I don't know, I'm embarrassed to say how long I've been trying to do it, but I've been working on that, and we're trying to do get content out and you know, take care of the kids and stuff like that. My priority is always going to be taking care of my children and my faith. So I've just been diving so deep into the word and making sure to have a good relationship with my children, and to not, well, I was going to say to not be like a passive parent, but you're not always going to, I feel like you're not going to get everything. Like, you can try your hardest. I feel like there's still going to always be something that you're not perfect at when it comes to parenting. But that's my main goal. But for 2026, I hope to get more vlog style content out, and also I am going to be working on my other channel, so I look forward to having that out for you guys before the New Year's or by the New Year's. So that's what I'm about to be working on while they're down there having fun. Alright, so this is what the meat is like. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add my broccoli and my sauce. If I can open the bag. And the rice is already finished, so you're pretty much just going to wait for the broccoli to soften up. And we're good to go. And that's going to be dinner for tonight. And I'm going to pair it for the children. I'm going to give them some diced peaches. And I'm sure Sammy's going to want an apple later on. He loves apples, so this is dinner. And it's super easy. And I just want to remind y'all that these are those ground beef patties. They're so easy to use because they defrost very quickly, when you're trying to cook. Here's that sauce that I was telling y'all about. I double bagged it so it wouldn't waste. I made a nice bit. Oh, the honey is at the bottom. It's just stuck. I guess I'm going to put some warm water in it. I just added some warm water to get it, all the honey was stuck to the bottom. I just added some warm water to get it out. Now I'm going to just let that cook down, and we're all done. And I'm going to just try to work for the rest of the night. And y'all, I had to put on my jacket because it's getting really cold outside. The temperatures are going to drop. When we were in town, we saw all the locals buying firewood. And so I'm glad. I always check the weather, no matter if we're at home or not, like to see what the weather is going to be for the week. And so before we packed, I made sure to check the weather for the days that we're going to be out here. And I'm glad I did, because it is supposed to get down in the 20s or the 30s. So it's already starting to get really, really cold. And one thing about me, I hate being cold. I hate it, hate it, hate it. And I am anemic. So I was sitting outside, but then I had to pack that up and bring it in the house because I chill in the house, I guess, for the rest of the time we're here, because it's going to be cold for the rest of the time that we're here. So I'm going to go ahead and go outside, and I'm going to bring everybody their jackets. I have no clue where my husband's jacket is, but I'm going to bring the jackets for the kids them because it is cold out there. Oh, let me get my keys. But it is freezing. It's so windy. So let's see if I can find the kids' jackets. One thing I don't like about this house is, like, there's windows and all the doors and stuff, so there's like really no privacy to see what's going on. Like, you see the doors? I don't like that. If this was my house, I would never have that. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'd be sitting in the living room, and if I didn't want company, they'll see me. Kind of scared I'm gonna step on a snake or something. This looks nice. It's very windy. Ooh. So I want to let y'all know that I struggled really bad with this stove. I never had a gas stove before. I've always had electric, and so using this stove is very different to me. Right now where we're renting, we do have a gas stove, and I am getting better. I still have not mastered it yet though, but this definitely challenged me. Good morning, friends. Well, it is actually 12:51. After breakfast, we ate, I read my Bible, and I went and laid in the bed. Then after laying in the bed for some rest, baby Sammy ended up going down, and he's still napping. He's been asleep for about 45 minutes to an hour. So after I finished reading my Bible, then I went to take a hot shower, and it was everything. And now I'm up. I went stand up outside for a few minutes. It is very windy. I went stand up outside for a minute and got some fresh air outside. I even went down and played the little Pac-Man game because baby Sammy is sleeping, so I was like, I just did it anyway. But I'm about to start getting dinner prepared. We're gonna be having, I have some of that marinara sauce from when we had pizzas, and I have 2 packs of ground meat. And so what I was gonna do is do barbecue meatballs, like the baby shower meatballs, with some, I think it's Sweet Baby Ray's we have. I might be wrong. But I was gonna do the barbecue sauce meatballs with some broccoli, but I was realizing last night I still had the marinara sauce left over, so I'm gonna be doing the meatballs with the marinara sauce. It's gonna be something like I guess marinara meatballs, but back where I'm from, we would call it basically like a red gravy ish. I'm just doing the best I can, y'all. Like, I always just try to make do with what I have. And so I'm going to use that tomato, the marinara sauce, and I'm going to add a little bit of the barbecue sauce just to give it a little sweet flavor, because Sophia does not like ground meat at all. Like, it's very hard for me to get her to eat like the ground meat and chicken. And so what I do is I always just try to find new ways to get her to eat it, because my goal is to make sure that they have a healthy relationship with food and make sure that they're actually eating real food. I don't care for my kids to have all the snacks and chicken nuggets, Hot Pockets, all that stuff like that, which if that's what you do, that's good for you guys. Around here, we do what's best for us. And so I know there's a saying, fed is best. But for me, it's like I just try my best not to feed them bad things, because I feel like that gets them into the habit of eating bad and not wanting to eat actual real food, and they would rather the snacks and stuff like that. And so we just came back from Louisiana, and of course we were around family, and everybody had their opinion on how I fed my children and stuff like that. So they were saying, oh, it's Christmas, it's gonna be okay, and the things that come with it. But the things that happen after the fact, when you're sitting there having a hard time trying to get your children to eat because they just want the treats and the snacks and the things like that. So I try not to start those bad habits, and I just try to make sure that they eat, that way they can be healthy. I don't want them to be fighting childhood diseases like diabetes and things like that. Like, I don't know, I just try my best here. And so I was saying, like, Sophia doesn't really care for the texture, but I noticed like yesterday I only did breakfast and I did dinner, and they always have fruit cups, and they have fresh fruit available for them to eat in between. Now usually I do breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then they get snacks whenever they want. I don't limit snacks in any way, like healthy snacks. Like, you can have all the snacks you want. But I didn't do like a lunch per se. Yesterday I did, like, I think we did breakfast at maybe like 11 or 10 or so, like that. I might be wrong, but the goal was to get them to want to eat. And so when I did that, I think it was, well, whenever it was time for dinner, baby Sammy came to me and he was like, I want to eat, mama. And so when I gave him his food, and usually, like, if it's ground meat, I did the ground meat, beef and broccoli. So usually with things like that, I would have to feed Sammy and Sophia to make sure that they're eating it, because if I just give it to them, they'll just play around with it. But I gave Sammy his plate, and he had his meal, and he had his fruit cup, and he ate it. Like, he ate it all except for like 2 scoops, and I was so proud of him. And so it's working. And Sophia ate her food as well, and Sammy even ate the broccoli. With him, it's more of a texture thing as well, like with the broccoli. So I don't know, I'm just trying my best, trying to make sure that my kids, you know, eat, making sure they eat. That's the goal, like, eat real food and not be, you know, those of you who get it, you get it, and you understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm about to get, if the meat is defrosted, I don't know. I took it out while I was making breakfast, but if the meat is defrosted, no, I might wait a little while, because it's only 12:56. So I might wait a while. I know when the babies wake up, well, when Sammy wake up, he's gonna want a snack. So I'm gonna give him either an apple or a fruit cup or something of that nature, because today is our last day here. We check out tomorrow on Tuesday. Checkout is by 11 o'clock. So the refrigerator is very bare. There's nothing in there except for tea and water, I think, and butter, and the barbecue sauce and the marinara. So there's nothing in there but that. And so and the only snacks we have bananas, apples, oatmeal, mandarin, and peach cups, and maple syrup, and that's all we have to eat over here. But we're gonna make do with what we have. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm about to start editing some videos, because I'm trying. I really want to try to give this content creation my all. I know so much about content creation, but it's just like, I never want to put my motherhood on the back burner to do stuff like that, or my time with God. And so, you know, I know with doing that, if you don't plan properly, then something is going to take a hit. Something is going to be neglected, and I don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be starting a routine to make sure that I wake up, you know, at a decent time. Where I'm aiming for like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I need to go to bed on time. That way when I wake up in the morning, I can get my Bible time in my morning time along with Christ, and then I can do my content creation. That way by the time the kids wake up, you know, I'm all hands on in mommy mode, and I'm present and not doing other things. So I never want to not be present for my motherhood. I want to make sure that I'm here, available for my children, and not just my children, for my husband as well. So just making sure everything is planned out. I do want to go and get me a planner. I do have a iPad, and I've been having an iPad for like four or 5 years, and I don't even know how to use it. But I could use the digital planner, but I'm more of a hands-on person, and I like to actually see what I'm writing. So I'm thinking about, I think I'm gonna go get me a planner for 2026. That way I can write all of my content creation out, and yeah, just, I guess, at least have like a content creation calendar. So that's where I'm at right now. And I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who are here. Your support means so much to me, as you guys have watched me grow into the woman that I am today, from the content that I was creating previously in the beginning of this channel, to more so now, where I share more of my, you know, everyday mom life with you guys. I am going to be starting, as I said before, I'm going to be starting a separate channel to share my faith-based things with you guys, as my everyday life. You know, it shows more of, you know, how I handle motherhood and things like that. All the cooking and cleaning, like this, I'm always cooking and cleaning. I've learned so much, but I want to share my content and on a separate channel, my walk with Christ, because I don't want to integrate it with this channel, because I don't want to do that because, y'all, my mind just went like so blank because I'm looking outside. The window is right here and the trees are blowing because it's so windy outside, but it's so beautiful. But I was saying that I don't want to put that stuff here because I know some people might not want to see that here. They more so want to see like my mom life content and stuff like that. But my main reason is because I'm pretty sure one day I'm just going to stop blogging altogether. There's been times where I was just ready to not blog at all and just disappear from the internet and you'll never see me again. And so that may happen because it may happen. But that way I would have that channel and I'd be able to share that. And instead of, whenever I'm ready to disappear from the internet, I can keep all the videos up over there on that separate channel. So that's where I'm at right now. But I thank you guys for giving me grace for sticking around even when I haven't showed up, and for understanding that when you guys don't see me post a video, 9 times out of 10 it's because I'm just trying to stay afloat, and it's either my children or I'm going deeper in my walk with Christ. But I thank you guys so much for sticking around with me. Baby Sammy has woken up, so I'm going to go ahead and tend to him. Great idea. Sophie, you want some kiwi? Come here. Sophia, come here. Yeah. You want a snack? Kiwi, apple, fruit salad with bananas. So I ended up making a fruit salad for the kids, and I also cut up some cucumbers and added some smoked paprika, some salt and pepper as well. But if you guys notice, in the previous few scenes where I was asking Sophia if she wanted any kiwi, she said no, and she just kept saying no, 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 until I reworded it and I said, well, do you want fruit salad? And then she immediately said yes. So my goal is to always try to make sure that I get them to, or encourage them to eat any or as much fruits and vegetables that I can, and not give up. I'm persistent at offering it to them. I always offer it to them, no matter if previously they declined it, I still offer it.
What happened? Cool.
You gotta toast it up. Toast it up.
I want to toast it up.
No, get over there.
Oh my chickens is on fire, Mom. My arms made it on fire. Ah!
This thing's hard now.
That is pussy.
Mom, take that back.
On our last night, we ended up doing some s'mores, and that was our first time doing s'mores, I think, but it was really fun. We ended up roasting them on the stove instead of going outside because it was extremely too cold for me and the babies. We enjoyed ourselves. We talked, and it was just really fun and relaxing for us. So the next morning I ended up cleaning up. Anywhere I go, no matter where we stay, I always clean the house back up to how it was before we got there. I do the dishes. I make sure to sweep the floors. I make the big kids take out any towels that they've used and put them where they go. I think usually they go in like the, what's that thing called? The washer washing machine. Washing machine. I don't know why I cannot think of that, but I'll make sure that they clean their area, and I'll do the dishes, and we make sure the trash is out. I always try to make sure, make sure it's clean and neat for the most part, because that's just something that I'm used to doing. Even when we go eat out, I always make sure that the table is at least cleaned off and all the dishes are piled into one. Overall, we enjoyed the trip and I would love to do it again. Well, that is all for the vlog. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you are interested in it. Thank you guys so much for being here, and God bless.